Hello, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Jen Simpson, and welcome back to another episode of Life's Deceit's podcast. Where truth meets transformation and healing becomes a lifestyle. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world. And welcome to my new listeners, and thank you to my new subscribers. First, I want to take a moment to say, I hope that all my Canadian listeners, my Canadian family, had an amazing Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Hope you guys had a restful, long weekend and enjoyed that Monday off, and you're off to a new start of your week. I truly hope it was more than just about the food. I mean, the food is good. And about family. I hope it was more peaceful for you. You had a moment to reflect, and gratitude was moving in motion. Because seriously, guys, in a world that's moving so fast, so fast, giving thanks for simply being here, in presence, being alive, for breathing, for learning, for surviving, is a gift. It's a gift we can't take for granted, and we should never take for granted or forget to say thank you. This season reminds me that gratitude isn't just about purpose. It's about honoring the journey that we're on, the journey that got us here now. In this moment, in this season, I'm grateful for where I am today. Every wound that became wisdom, every no that made room for the right yes. Every dark night that taught us how to see our own light. I'm grateful for those moments. I'm grateful for being Janelle, being Jen Simpson, embracing me. And I hope you guys are doing the same. Now, if you've been following along, last week's episode was titled, Why Women Must Stop Hiding with Rose Kaiser. What do you say to women listening right now, especially women who's still battling a voice in their head that they'll never be able to become something. They'll never own something. They're not creative enough. What would you tell them right now with them consistently being reminded of that voice in the back of their head that's holding them back from actually taking the steps that they need to do that very thing that they know that they're capable of?
Take yourself seriously is what I'm going to say. When that little voice in your head doesn't go away, and it nitpicks at the things that you're not doing, don't let it do that. Maybe modify the voice to move you and motivate you forward, right? Like if we were to use the example of, I think I want to go on camera. I know it's important for my business. Maybe I'll just do live streaming because I don't have to do production. That's my thought because I hate production. You look at it as little pieces, right? You can jump in, but do it in a way that makes sense for you. So whatever is nagging you in your head, like, oh, you need to do this, oh, you can't do it, whatever the battle is in your head, try to move it to the positive. Because I say to women, when you first go on camera, you're not going to like it. We're not used to seeing ourselves on camera, and that's okay. That's a natural process of going on camera. So this is why I talk them through all the things. And they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. But instead of nitpicking yourself after you do it, right, you look at the things you did right and you build upon the things that you did right.
That was one of the most raw and empowering conversations I've ever had. It was transformative. It was a sounding board. It was loud. It was a reckoning for me. Rose said something that hit me deep, and it just like shook me up. She said, the world doesn't need your perfection. It needs your presence. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to show up. We need to be authentic. We need to be truthful to who we are. And that line sat with me. It sat on my chest. It sat on my back. Because as women, we've been conditioned, so conditioned to perform, to please, to polish our pain until it looks acceptable to the world, acceptable to everybody else. But what happens when the performance ends? The noise is gone. When the lights go off and you're alone with your truth, the parts you've been burying because they didn't fit. They didn't fit in someone else's comfort zone. And I realized, listening back to that episode, that hiding becomes a habit. It becomes a part of us. It's embedded in us. It's embedded in our routines, who we are, how we operate, how we show up. That becomes our daily habit. We hide our emotions behind I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm doing great. We hide our dreams behind fear of judgment. We hide our voices because being quiet feels safer than being misunderstood. Nobody wants to be misunderstood. Nobody wants to be questioned. Nobody wants to be looked at sideways. But silence doesn't heal. It hardens. It makes us real hard. And the longer we hide, the more disconnected we become from who we're meant to be, from who we're called to be. And we can't continue to live in those gaps of fear. I've lived that silent for a long time. There was a time when I thought that if I stayed nice and small, like a mustard seed, I could avoid the pain. But all it did for me was keep me stuck in a version of myself that was never meant to last. It's kept me hidden away, tucked underneath a pillow. Hiding costs you clarity. It costs you connection. It costs you joy, happiness, peace, fulfillment, wholeness. And most of all, it will cost you yourself. It cost me myself for many years. Rose's courage reminded me that the only way to reclaim your life is to stop performing and start presenting. And I had to start presenting, start showing up for myself, start being Jen, start being Janelle. To show up messy with all the pieces of who you are, because that's what truth looks like. Showing up just as you are. When I think about the mirror method and what Life's Deceit stands for, it's exactly that. A space to look at ourselves without filters or shame, but to face ourselves without the mask, to see your story, your pain, and your progress as sacred parts of your becoming, to truly put up that mirror and look at yourself naked for who you are with every layer of yourself, everything you've gone through in life. And as we continue to move through October, a month filled with awareness and remembrance, I want to honor every woman who's fighting battles most people will never see, fighting battles that people will never understand. To the woman battling breast cancer, who wake up and choose courage every single day, you are warriors. You are the world's warriors, and you are my warrior. To the survivors of domestic violence who found the strength to leave or are still finding the strength to speak, your voice matters. Your voice is power. Your voice belongs to you. To everyone navigating mental health struggles, please know and understand your existence is not a burden. It's a divine purpose. Your truth is not too heavy to carry. It is yours to share. This month isn't just about awareness. It's bigger than that. It's about an awakening. It's about showing up for ourselves and for each other. Because when one woman heals, she becomes the mirror that reminds another she can too. You are the mirror. You are the reflection. You are the roadmap for other women like myself, that I can thrive and not just survive. And because this is Life's Deceit, and because healing should always come with joy, I'm doing something special this October. Because October is my birthday month and we're still celebrating. We're launching the My Truth is Power giveaway. This is our other giveaway that we're doing this month. And it's my way of celebrating the women who are choosing to rise, speak and live out loud. So keep your eyes out on Instagram at Life's Deceits Podcast, on Facebook, and here, because we'll be launching that. And how you enter is by following Life's Deceits Podcast on Instagram. Share your favorite quotes or takeaway from any October episode from the Life's Deceits Podcast, whether it's this one that I'm referring to with Rose Kaizos. Tag us and use the hashtag My Truth is Power. My Truth is Power. You'll have a chance to win a Life's Deceits healing box. It'll be filled with surprises. I'm not going to tell you what's going to be in the box, but there will be affirmation card sets and a sweet keepsake. It will be personalized to you, a note from me, because this community isn't just about listening. It's not about just growing the platform. It's about living the message together, living in our truth together, rising together, helping each other break through barriers. And as I sit here reflecting on everything Rose and I talked about, I realize that hiding might feel safe, but it's the kind of safety that suffocates you. It keeps you imprisoned. Freedom begins where fear ends. So if you take one thing from today, let it be this. Your story doesn't have to be pretty to be powerful. It doesn't have to be gruesome to shift somebody's lives. You don't need to have it all together to walk in your purpose. You just have to start showing up as you and for you. Because as Rose reminded us, fear will always be loud. Fear will always be bright. Fear will always be rude. Fear will always be dismissive. But your truth deserves a microphone. Your truth deserves a microphone. And you have to turn on that microphone. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to have your own microphone. Create your own microphone. People don't want to listen. Create your own microphone. There are people who are waiting out there to hear your story, to connect, to have your story as that reminder for them that they can pull through. You have to be that voice for somebody else that may need it. Somebody needs your voice. And all you got to do is show up. Some days I show up, I don't want to do my hair. Look at my hair. Is my hair done today? I don't want to do my hair. I don't want to. My elbow just now was probably ashy, but guess what? I'm showing up as me, Janelle Simpson, Jen Simpson, authentic in who I am. Because this is life. We are not perfect. We come with things. Life happens. We come home some days and our hair's ragged. We don't want to cook a meal. You may have cooked macaroni and cheese for your kids. Is it healthy? No, but some days we do our best. And as long as we are doing our best and showing up as the best versions of ourselves, that is success. And you already won. Stand against all odds. Stand in the gaps for yourself and show up for yourself. Next week, we will have a very, 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 very special guest for you guys. And I cannot wait to share that guest with you. And please look out for the giveaway. You will see the giveaway. It's going to be on Instagram, posted soon. And guys, I've been having this anxiety in my stomach. I've been feeling imposter syndrome because I'm having a birthday / pre-book launch this Saturday, October 18th. And I decided to do this to honor who I am and the things that I'm doing in this new book that I'm coming with, because my mindset is different now and my writing style has changed, and I'm going to honor my writing style. My understanding has changed. I've grown, I've developed, and I'm excited to share this book because it's different. It's written differently, and I'm ecstatic about it. and to celebrate with people who sharpen me, people that show up in my life when I didn't even know that I needed them. So I'm excited to do this. But imposter syndrome's like, what are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. Who wants, like, imposter syndrome's all over. I've been hearing so many things in my head, guys, but I've been blocking it out. But I will be having the event, and I will be live with the event on TikTok at 8 p.m. on Saturday, October the 18th. So if you're not following if you're not following the TikTok page, you need to go follow now, because you're going to miss out on this amazing event. And I have an amazing surprise announcement that I'll be launching something. And I think you guys will love it, because you guys would also benefit from it. So please look out for it. Don't miss it. I'm going to put out a flyer so you guys are on TikTok live watching with us and engaging with us. You're going to be able to send in any questions you have, because I will have my moderator on there. I'm excited to go live for the first time, so look out for it, guys. Ooh, 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 I'm excited. But guys, continue to pour into yourselves. Show up for yourself. Love on yourself. Do something special for yourself this month of October. Thank you for tuning in to Deceit podcast. I'm your girl, Jen Simpson, and I'll leave you with this. Your silence was survival, but your voice is freedom. Happy October. Stay grateful, stay grounded, and remember, your truth is the light. It's your light. It's someone else's light. It's light for someone else who's waiting to see. It is a roadmap. It is a guide. It is a book. It's like a dictionary for somebody to go into and be like, okay, I don't know this. I need to understand it. And you are that roadmap that they can look at and be like, okay, Ashley, Melissa, Caitlin, David, John, Shane, Jen, they did it. I can do it. And guess what? You can do so much more than me. You could do greater than me. And I want to see you do it. So guys, this October, do something different for yourself. You don't have to go out. You can do it at home. You can set a bubble bath. Make a fine dinner for yourself, or order takeout. Spend time with loved ones. Reflect on where you're coming from and where you are now. And understand that you were chosen and you are here for a purpose. Until next time, I'm Jen Simpson. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bells on, hit the like, leave me a comment so I can engage with you guys. And don't forget to look out for the flyer. Saturday, October 18th, we will be live with our birthday / pre-book launch and a surprise announcement on TikTok live. Don't forget, save the date. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. I love you guys dearly. I am Jen Simpson.